Rightio folks, today we are making burgers on the gas grill. We got the brand new Weber Traveller and I'm going to give you a few tips on how to make really good burgers with basic ingredients on the go. Alright folks, confession time. Breadcrumbs. Now, I used to think that these were just something that your mum put in the burger patty because you were running a bit low on mince and you had to fill it out. But they do actually serve a really important purpose, and that is if you add a liquid, in this case we're using milk today, the breadcrumbs bind that liquid up, and when you incorporate it in the mince, they keep the mince and the patty itself staying nice and moist. Now this is important when there's a relatively long cooking period over an open flame like we're doing today. Not so important when you do a smash patty because that's a quick cook and you seal the outside of it pretty quick on a super hot plate. But here we're probably going to be grilling these burgers for at least a couple of minutes, and by having those breadcrumbs in there with that moisture means we're going to have a really juicy patty at the end of it. So I highly recommend doing it when you're cooking on this type of grill. So first step to making our patties, milk to the breadcrumbs, and we're going to let that sit on the bench for about 10-15 minutes. Let all that liquid soak in. Give it a little bit of a stir if you need, and make sure that that milk is soaking in nicely to the breadcrumbs. Mince, we've got about 400 grams. It's about half a cup of breadcrumbs and about a quarter of a cup of milk. It does seem like a lot of breadcrumbs, but you mix it through thoroughly. So now we're going to season up our mince, a little bit of basic salt and pepper, and mix, and mix, and keep mixing some more. And you really can't mix this thoroughly enough. You want to make sure it's really even all the way through and you achieve a nice emulsion. Now we're going to divide this up into 4 patties. Alright, here's a little trick to forming those patties. Get a little bit of baking paper, put it down, fold it back over again, and then use something flat. I'm using a burger smasher here, but you can use something as simple as the bottom of a plate. Press it down flat and then you've got your pre-made, pre-shaped burger patty. The next thing we're going to do is prep the other ingredients. Slice some tomatoes, give them a healthy dose of salt, pull apart some iceberg lettuce. I really love iceberg in this type of burger, it's nice and crunchy, and today we're just using a basic tip-top bun. Once we've got all our ingredients, we're going to head out to the Weber Traveller. So first thing we want to do is toast our buns. Just a little quick toast on the open face side and then put them aside. Then we're going to put the burgers on the grill, and you'll see here in our little folded piece of paper, they don't stick to each other and it's pretty easy to sit them down on the grill. Sit them basically face down, flat on the grill, and we're going to leave them there for a couple of minutes on this side. While we're waiting, we may as well build our burger. So we're going to put some Kewpie mayo down on the bottom bun with a little bit of lettuce on top of it, and then top that with some tomato. Now the real secret ingredient here, because we don't have a flat plate to really caramelize some onions, not really worrying about pickles, this is an easy recipe that you're supposed to be able to build on the go. The Beerenberg caramelized onion is amazing. Once we're happy with the burgers and they're looking like they're cooking well on the one side, we got some good grill marks, we're going to flip them and top them with a slice of good old-fashioned burger cheese. Once we're happy that they're cooked through and that cheese is melted nicely, time for them to come off the grill and we're going to assemble this burger. So we decided to make a double today because why not? You got to treat yourself sometimes. So basically it's just a matter of putting those patties on top of the burger we've already started to build, put the top on and admire your handiwork, because that is one pretty good looking burger. Alright, burger time. Man, that's juicy. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this burger. Cheers.